95.1.
Tell us what happened in your relationship. We'll tell you if you're still together, if you're broken up. We want to welcome Gabby and Raquel to the Maney Roy and the Red Morning Show. Good morning, Gabby.
Hey, y'all.
Hey, what happened?
Well, my boyfriend was spending a lot more time with his friends more than he was with me. Even on his days off, he would never come home. And by the time he did get home, I was already asleep, and I never, ever got to see him. He never took me out anymore, and we just never had fun anymore.
Loren?
I'm gonna say you broke up over that.
I'm going to say they're still together.
I'm going to go with broke up, too. She seems kind of like angry.
Like it's still
there's some
sore
anger
spot.
there. Gabby, what happened?
We actually are still together. We've been together for 5 years.
Oh, my gosh.
Wow, good for you. Have you guys made it through this rough patch, or you're still going through it?
Yeah, we're trying to fight through it. It's really hard whenever you, make time for somebody else and not, your significant other.
But at least you're putting the effort in. That's good.
This is Lana and Charlotte. Welcome to the Maney Roy and the Red Morning Show.
Hello.
Hey, what happened in your relationship?
So, my husband found out that I had called this show and complained about him never giving a proper gift.
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah, and, he heard it, and he called me, and it devolved into an argument about that, amongst other issues, so...
Oh, no. I hope we didn't break up a relationship.
Well, you did say amongst other issues, but since you're married, I'm going to say that you're still together.
I'm going to say that they're divorcing over it.
Oh, I'm going to say you're still together because I just don't want you to... I don't want to be breaking up a relationship
you don't
over
want to be
a topic.
responsible for it.
What happened, Lana?
At the moment, we're separated.
No!
Oh, my gosh, Lana, I'm so sorry.
I mean... It's all right because there was a lot of issues there, but we're trying to work through it. But
You guys,
he's living with his mother now, so he's got that one in his ear.
the one thing that is awesome, selfishly, is Lana has chosen us over her husband.
Aww.
And we appreciate it.
Slow
Thanks,
clap on
Lana.
that one.
Stay in touch with us.
But yeah, we won't break up with you.
No. Rose, Marie, and Gabby, hang on a second. Somebody was texting naughty pictures.
Ooh.
And we'll talk to them in about less than that. We'll talk to them in about 5 minutes.
Charlotte's Morning Show. Maney, Roy, and Loren. Kiss 95.1.
A word of caution. Switching to Geico could save you hundreds of dollars on car insurance. This
Is that the girl
result in
who
every
Roy's
Tom,
name-
Dick,
Roy
and
always
Harry trying to borrow
destroys
money
her
from
name?
you. So, switch to Geico. But be careful.
Well, finally, you did the phonetic spelling.
Oh my God. You agreed that would help.
We'll come to them right after traffic.
It's just the start
Okay.
of you guys making resolutions and breaking resolutions. It's Maney from the Maney, Roy, and Loren Morning Show. JT's Kia in Rock Hill is making a New Year's resolution for you. He is saying that, wouldn't it be nice without making a car payment for an entire year? Yeah, it would be nice to not have to make a car payment for 2017. Wouldn't that be great? JT's Kia of Rock Hill. JT's got a way for you to make that happen. Go check
see
them
what
out.
people are
They've got a
saying.
great selection of brand new Kias for
Hey
just
guys, it's
$79
Jen.
bucks
I'm
a
back
month.
this morning.
New
Everybody
Sorento
from the
SUV
hospital
with
says
third row
hi.
seating.
Oh,
My dad
Gina,
loves it.
Gina,
Raves about it all the
Gina.
time.
Oh, hi, Gina.
$129 a month. Get an Optima for only $16,990.
Roy chowing down. Yeah, Amber, I'm having me a chicken sandwich.
Tell you, JT's Kia of Rock
I'm having
Hill.
a chicken
He makes
sandwich,
it so
and
easy
it's,
to
really
buy a
good.
car. They're so nice down there. Go
Grilled
check them
chicken
out.
sandwich,
Huge
by the way.
selection. JT's Kia of rockhill.com. Tell them Maney sent you to JT's Kia.
Call 866-329-5974 for details.
Are not valid in all states and where prohibited by law. Loans are subject to lender approval. See website for details. Need some extra cash today? Do you have bad credit or maxed out credit cards? If
Maney
so,
doesn't like to
turn
talk to
your
people.
radio up. 27cash.com
Was that what somebody
is
said?
one of the nation's
No.
largest personal loan networks with over 50 different lenders. Now you can get a personal loan for up to
So,
$5,000 with any type of credit.
This is
It's
our
freely
second
from your
day.
computer or smartphone.
Oh, by the
And
way,
with
we have a
no
behind the
paperwork
scenes button.
needed.
Did you see that?
That's right. No paperwork
Yes.
whatsoever.
Yeah.
Your cash will hit your bank account.
So when we're
as
not
soon as
talking,
tomorrow,
you'll have a
as
little
our
behind. You can
lenders
see
have
behind the
millions of dollars
scenes.
to lend, regardless of your credit history. Just have a checking account and a
What's
regular
going on in your
personal
life?
account. Go to 27cash.com.
We have a lot of good things on the show prepared for you. We have coming up brand new War of the Roses. Ray Lynn thinks her husband may be cheating on her.
Rayanne?
Rayanne? Rayanne thinks her boyfriend may be cheating on her after an incident occurred at a school. We'll just leave that at that. We still have more people on the phone telling us about the stuff that happened to their relationship. We're trying to predict if they are still together or not. We have Can't Beat the Rank coming up here in about 20 minutes. Dirty on the 30. Shannon says, hey, Maney, one of the Ren, love you guys.
I lied. Can I have both those pieces of audio here?
Gotcha.
I'm on the radio right now.
Right now, I'm on the radio.
Michelle says she's homesick. She's at home sick with strep throat, so she hasn't been able to listen to us. Well, now you can watch us, Michelle.
I want to be able to see what everyone's saying.
Ashley says, how awkward is it to ride with someone who's towing your car?
Oh.
I've never had to do that. I've always got.
Why is her car being towed?
She said she's never had to do it before, which she guesses is a good thing. Wonder why she's asking.
Yeah, why is her car being towed? Did she park in the wrong spot?
Yes, I'm good. There's gonna be a war. So glad y'all are back from the holiday. Chelsea says we are back.
Us
We're glad
too.
too. We get bored when we're not here. We get bored very quickly. Amber says she's broken down. Amber, are you broken down? Are you watching us while waiting for a tow? Are you causing backups in 77?
Amber said Ashley is broken down.
Oh. Ashley says I'm broken down. My car's making all sorts of noises when I ran and drive.
Ooh, the axle came off. What did you hit?
What's going on? At least we're entertaining you. Maybe.
So the tow truck driver's listening to us?
No, she's not with him yet.
Oh.
She's waiting for him still. So it could
Why
get
can't she
very
call
awkward.
someone else to pick her up? We can send Roy.
She's in Lincoln. I don't know if we can send her. I don't know if we can.
I don't think he'll be back before the next.
Why couldn't she break down on South Boulevard?
Yeah, if she broke down at the station, I'd be more than happy to help her out.
It's just past Briar
Why are you so dark?
Eastway Drive. Also a crash.
We need a light on
The
you.
light's not on all the way, probably.
About midway between 77 and South
Oh,
Tryon
it's
Street.
not. I'll go put it
And
in.
collision wrapping up on Milton.
Will you check and see if the lights are up all the way?
Start your year off right with fresh savings.
There we go.
A pound. How refreshing.
So Loren was reading a list about reasons why you broke up in 2016. That got her thinking. You tell us an argument you had or a fight you had in your relationship in 2016, and we'll tell you whether or not you broke up over it.
This is Gabby and Hickory. Welcome to the Maney, Roy, and the Ren Show.
Hi.
Hey, Gabby, what happened?
So, my fiance and I actually had a daughter last year.
Oh, good.
And
Good.
I got into a really big fight with his mother. And it turned into a really big argument between me and my fiance because she refuses to go outside to smoke and she won't not smoke around my daughter so she doesn't see her.
Ooh.
I'm going to say you're still together because you have a kid and it's your fiance, and I bet ultimately you won versus the mom.
I'm going to say that he took his mom's side over your side and that you are now separated.
Yep, I agree. I think he's stuck with mom. That's going to be my guess too, Gabby.
We're actually still together. We're actually getting ready to move into a new house, and we started planning our wedding, and he doesn't talk to his mother anymore either.
Yeah. Predicted that one.
Thanks, Gabby.
I'm bad at this game this morning.
I tell you, when kids are involved, it's a whole different ball game. Rosemary and Rosemary. What's your name? Rosemary? Rosemary? Rosemary and Monroe. Welcome to the Maney, Roy, and the Red
And
Show.
yesterday, our boss said in our office, let Roy take more calls.
That's what you get. That's what you pay for.
Hey, Rosemary.
Hey, good morning.
What happened in your relationship in 2016?
Well, my mom ended up getting sick, so I left town for 2 weeks, and while I was gone, his ex was sex texting him some pictures of herself and saying some nasty stuff that, that she wanted to get back together with him. I didn't find out till I got back about a month later when I saw one of the text messages she left.
Oh, Loren.
Oh,
This is easy.
I know. I say you guys broke up.
Yeah, I agree. This is on a platter.
Yeah.
Rosemary.
I'm sorry. Maybe I missed it. Are you married?
No, we weren't married.
You were not married.
But it was his ex-wife.
Then I'm going to say, no, you're not together.
Is that the final answer?
Yep, that's our final answers.
We got married last week.
Get out of town!
Wow.
New Year's Eve, we got married.
Well, congratulations. But, I mean, how do you get past something like that? Was he just not texting her back, or?
He was not texting her back.
So was he upfront? Oh, now I have more questions. Was he upfront with you and showed you the text messages?
No, not after because he had seen something was wrong with me. He's like, "What's wrong?" And then I said, "What's up with me? What's up with your ex-wife?" And he's like, "Okay, well, let me tell you what happened. She was drunk and she started coming on to me."
I gotcha.
He says, but I put a stop to it. He says, and because he works out of town, she kept thinking, he was out of town all that time, but he was with me.
Okay, Rosemary. Good job. Congratulations. Thank you.
Way to get past it.
Yeah, that's awesome. All right, Loren's got to look at the dirty on the 30.
All right, so Dre Law, which is Drake and J-Lo, they're just heating up. But my sources are telling me that what's going on behind the scenes is hotter than what we all see. It's all coming up in less than 2 minutes.
I couldn't see how many fingers you were holding.
Why is that there?
Because it was creating a shadow on me. Did you hold up 2 or 3?
3.
Okay.
Most songs are 3 minutes.
Can you try to download that? Mega says, good morning, lovelies.
Hello.
Jennifer says, oh, she better have broken up with us.
She explained herself.
Ooh, we're getting some thumbs up. And we got a heart.
Yay.
We're getting stuff here. Oh, someone gave us an angry space. Are you doing
Maybe
that?
they're upset that
They don't like
they
this
got
song.
married.
What's that? Someone gave us a bunch of money. Oh, you can see the photo, but I don't know who. Yeah, there's still some people sending angry things.
How come you can't see who sent you the
hearts?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. How about that?
On Periscope you could see,
Yeah.
right? Who was sending you hearts?
No.
I thought it would show up as your icon and then it would turn into a heart. No?
Well, that's what this just did.
Oh.
It's
Except
you
for
see
now
the
I can't
profile
see.
picture. I just don't know who they are.
Oh, I'm not even seeing the profile pictures.
Hey, you guys want to hear what's going to be coming up on War of the Roses? Yeah, Roy. Okay, let me. Let me play this for you. Listen to this. Listen to this. Wait a second. What's this nonsense? What's this nonsense of me?
And that you are now.
Why are you playing in the background? Okay. Listen to this. Listen to this.
Yeah, about 2 minutes, Loretta.
You talked on top of my. I'm teasing the War of the Roses.
I have
That's
two pieces
the.
of audio
That
here.
was the perfect time to do the whole.
Yeah, you're right.
Did you hear me?
Yes.
Sam called and asked if we could give a shout out to her sister Kayla for her birthday.
I'm not here, but yes. We won't have time here, but maybe before Can't Be Learned.
Alright, I remind you.
I would have called back and tried to play.
Yeah, tell her to try to play Can't Be the Right, and then we get to knock two birds out with one stone.
With one stoner.
If she can make it through.
Sorry, say that again.
Nothing you don't like, man. You never listen to me.
Well, the last one was a little like,
mumble.
If she can make it through, she can be the right call.
Gotcha.
It's the dirty all.
Now your celebrity leads. Dirty with Loren. Kiss 95.1.
Drelo is the newest relationship heating up in Hollywood, and that, of course, is Jennifer Lopez and Drake. We've all been talking about it for like the last week, and things are really heating up, and my sources are telling me that things are getting hot and heavy and really heated up fast. But she thinks that he's really sexy, and she thinks that he's also great for her image, which is my favorite part. And also, she was his childhood crush. So, everyone was like, is this a real thing? Are they just doing it for publicity? But my sources are telling me this is the real deal.
That's like Nick Cannon and Mariah Carey.
Mm-hmm.
Mariah Carey's posters were all over Nick Cannon's walls when he was growing up.
Well, you see how that ended, though.
Yeah.
She was
But they had kids together.
He was her crush.
Like, J-Lo's been around forever. She was a fly girl. She was a singer, then an actress, and then back to singing. Like, she's the real deal. She's the triple threat.
Oh, they're both like 30.
Well, yeah, nobody said that they were like...
Yeah, I know. When I thought of that, I was like, was one majorly older than the other? I got confused.
Is Mariah Carey and Nick Cannon a big age difference?
Yeah,
They're
and I'm
not,
pretty sure J-Lo's older than Drake.
but not by
wait
much.
a second. J-Lo, I thought it was Rihanna.
No, okay, keep going.
Oh
we don't
my
have time for him
gosh,
to break
he's
down
not
the
even
math.
listening.
No.
Okay, all right. So Jimmy Fallon, he's hosting the Golden Globes. I know.
I'm throwing paper at Roy.
Thank you. Jimmy Fallon is hosting the Golden Globes, and he's giving us a little insight to what we might see in the recorded opening.
No one has to be worried with me. No one. We have a fun, surprise, pre-taped opening that is cameo after cameo after cameo. It's so good. It's so good. I won't say anyone's name is Ryan Reynolds. Oh, man. I want you to see it. That's all. I'm just excited. I want you to see it.
So a little help from Ryan Reynolds in the opening.
Fallon sounds as excited as our bosses when we meet him after the show.
They're like on cloud nine. You've had 9 cups of coffee.
Yeah, that was wonderful. That was so great. The show was awesome. Incredible.
All right, and Jamie Foxx joined Ellen this week, and he said that his daughter has some advice for him, and it's probably something that the 3 of us in this room could also use in our life. She says for him to grow up.
My daughter's like, Dad, will you catch up to your age and stop acting like a little kid? And like, I'll be like, I hang out with Kanye, I hang out with Drake, or I hang out with these young guys, and sometimes I DJ the clubs, like in Vegas or whatever. The girls at the DJ booth, and they talking like, Jamie, hey. I say, hey, how old are you? Like, oh, we're 21, and she's 22, and she's ancient. She's 27.
That hurt right in the feels.
All right, let's play Can't Beat Loren. 704-570-9595. Loren, she has 2 wins. Call now. Take her down.
Hey, want to get dirtier? Click the dirty at kiss951.com.
I put the call graphic up. Just so you know, Roy.
Cool.
You did what?
I put the call graphic up.
Cool. Thank you. What's Jamie Foxx promoting? What's he on TV? What's that guy up to?
He's in a new movie.
Is he really?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, was that not cliche, Jimmy Fallon?
It sounds to me like it's going to be the same open that Conan used to do.
Yeah.
What the hell happened? You're supposed to wake me.
You love that open, though.
Oh, I love
great.
that open. He makes the hair dryer. He's on the Lost Plains.
And J-Lo's as old as my dad. She's 47.
47
Yeah,
years
well,
old.
Roy was doing the math wrong.
And he was doing Rihanna.
Yeah, story of my life.
Why did you think Rihanna? Because they were together before.
Yeah, I think so. I think that's what happened. I don't know what happened in my brain. They got to come up with a different couple's name. Draylaw?
Draylaw. Draylo.
Draylo is awful.
Draylo.
Sounds like dreidel.
I hate Draylo.
Which actually would make sense with Drake being
Paisley
Jewish.
says good morning. Jennifer says when broadcast is over, you can see who posted all the angry faces. Ooh.
We're on to you.
Good morning, you guys. Trisha says.
Hi.
Hey, bro.
What are you eating?
You want some? It's a kashi bar.
No, I don't.
Try some.
No.
It's chocolate almond sea salt with chai seeds.
No, but that sounds expensive.
No, we got it from Costco.
Sounds healthy.
Good.
Chai seeds are those little black things, right?
Mhm.
Yeah. I used to put those in my milkshake. I think they help you poop.
They do. And actually, there's a lot more calorie in here than I thought. 140 calories. 21 carbs. 4 grams of fiber.
You get almonds in it?
Mm-hmm.
You probably have some good fat in there too.
Mm-hmm. What's good fat?
Good fat, like an almond.
No, I know, but like, what would it be listed as?
Well, now you're getting to the temperature.
Need your credit card information, just the
6
name of
sugars.
someone that you'd like to send it to, and I
5
also
grams
have
of
a card here
fruit.
for
It's
you
not
to
the
write
worst thing
on.
I've ever eaten.
Right, it's Caitlin from customer service.
Unsaturated.
Okay.
Unsaturated fat.
Unsaturated fat?
Yeah.
Company, and
I won roses.
you did. It was actually, you were referred to get a dozen roses. There's nothing to...
You sent the flower. You sent the flowers to a woman named. Is that the? No, we're not using that name on the air. We're using Lynn because we want to keep her out of this. Is that her real name?
Happening right now. We're getting a divorce. 5 seconds to start explaining, or this marriage. What's happening? Okay.
I'm not cheating. Nothing's going on, but we need to have a serious conversation off the air.
No, you're damn right we have to have a conversation. You explain what's happening right now, or we're getting a divorce. Because I've asked you about this, and you have lied.
It's not something we should be discussing on a talk show.
You have 5 seconds to start explaining.
All right, calm down.
Don't tell me to calm down. You lied to me. What?
Okay, we're calling the other girl Lynn. How do you know her?
Well.
Oh, the person that was giving us angry faces was Annabelle.
Serious.
I love that. That's the morning drama.
That's
we can't get over. We cannot get over it.
I mean, she doesn't like our page. I'm gonna invite her. She doesn't like our page.
I just kept it. I kept that private because, I didn't want Ryan to find out and think that he was, a rebound because we had broken up as, a week.
This guy's total map is way down from the other one. He has 1 to 2.
Where's Charlotte? Oh, no.
Yeah, so some meteorologists say we're gonna get. Like
That's
5
why I
of
want to
them.
get.
A rebound because we had broken up as, a week before I met Ryan, and I knew Ryan was the one, and I didn't want to ruin things by telling her, that I had dated this.
I think we should do it, and we'll get a trophy made.
To the meteorologist?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Hey, start looking up some trophy places in town, or maybe even around here in South End. And then also remind us that we want to do the Weather Guy Challenge. We'll do.
Why do you need the
Because we'll just start trying to find us some trophy places, some options.
Okay.
Thank you. I would even check and see if anybody follows us on Twitter or Insta, a trophy shop. We'll call it Yo, How Much Snow or something like that, Give it a cool name.
Okay.
And we'll get the guy from Fox, Nick. We'll get Brad Panovich. And Derek James is the meteorologist.
Yeah,
and whoever comes the closest here
At the station.
at the station
Get the trophy.
in South End.
You're hearing how ideas are formed. Welcome. Yeah, let's do it.
Robert, how long were you with this other woman?
A lot of times you'll hear an idea and it never makes the air.
So we'll see if this happens.
I mean, it was
We'll see if someone, our boss will shut it down.
You told me that
Gas
you weren't
prices are
with anyone
expected
for
to
like
spike
a
to their
year.
highest
I
level
know.
in 5 years.
Why? But he's not cheating.
OPEC stopped producing.
No. Stinks. Oh, I hate this.
Also, let Riley know that Can't Be Loren has not gone in yet. I don't know if that's normal or not, but it's been, I think, 2 days.
Amy says, are y'all going to have Rachel Hope back
We're
on?
going to talk to JR about it yesterday. I don't know what happened. Okay.
We need to.
I have a friend that was murdered when we were in the 7th grade.
We need to have Rachel
Why
Hope
she
back.
was not happy.
Were you not here for that? You weren't here. You weren't here for that.
Oh. You were gone way too long.
Who's Rachel Hope?
Well,
That was Freak Week.
You don't get to know. It's all
Oh,
secret.
wait, I was here for that then. Wait,
You were gone in like October.
she's not the drag racer.
No. This is a medium.
What? You guys had a medium on?
Did you not even listen to our show when you were...
I have a baby, Roy.
Well, you can at least put us on in the background.
Not only that, but she became the person. She would go, I.
Really?
Yeah.
You didn't know.
She would, yeah.
Yeah, it was awesome. We will have her back on. Like,
My
maybe next
mom
month.
loves mediums.
Oh my God. You'll get a trip from her because she turns into your dead relative.
If she turns into Joe Marilla, I will lose my stuff.
Trisha says, what time do y'all wake up in
You'll
the
cry.
morning?
I will cry.
3:45.
Use. Get that baby. A good education.
That's not how Dad talks. The worst.
What's with the pretty boy husband of yours?
Yeah. Why you work with two? Why you work with Biggins and Redhead? What you doing?
My dad probably would call my husband a pretty boy though.
If you still want to do the birthday shout out, it's, you said before it can't be so fans to remind you. It's Kayla from Lancaster.
Will you do that, Roy? Thank you.
And Caitlin is who's playing. Yeah. I thought I played Caitlin yesterday. It's not the same trick, right? No.
She wants revenge.
How do you say it? Bessemer City?
Who's that?
Is that right?
Kayla. Oh.
Bessemer City.
Loren. 5.1.
Caitlin from Bessemer City is playing Can't Be Loren today. Welcome to the Maney, Roy, and Loren Morning Show.
Hey.
Hey, girl, hey. Now, I think I played a Caitlin yesterday. You're not the same Caitlin, right?
No, I'm not.
All right. We'll see how you do today.
How did Caitlin do yesterday?
She got 4 correct.
That's right.
So you just have to get more than 4. All right, Caitlin, let's play Can't Be Loren.
Okay, Larry, you gotta leave.
All right, I'm going.
Loren's put down her headphones. She is leaving the studio. By the way, we are on Facebook Live. You can actually see Loren gone on Facebook Live. Just head us up on the Kiss 95.1 Morning Facebook.
All right, Caitlin, are you ready for question number 1 in Can't Be Loren? Venus Williams, her sister, recently got engaged. Who is her famous tennis pro sister?
Serena.
Cam Newton just wrote and released an open letter to his son that we played earlier this morning. What's his son's name?
Chosen.
Question 3. Amber Rose is opening up about her romance with Val, a dancer on what competition show?
What? Do you think he can dance?
Okay. Question number 4. This Cheap Thrills singer just filed for divorce. Who sings Cheap Thrills? 3.
I'm drawing a blank.
Okay.
Oh, God.
No answer there, Roy. And question number 5. Which late night comedian and talk show host will be hosting the Golden Globes this Sunday?
Jimmy Fallon.
Come on in, Loren. Loren,
All right.
Caitlin in Bessemer City, she got 3 correct this morning.
Oh, man. Okay. These must be hard questions.
All right, let's see how Loren does, Caitlin. Venus Williams, her sister, recently got engaged. Who is her famous tennis pro sister?
Serena Williams.
That's correct. It's 1-1.
Question number 2. Cam Newton just wrote and released an open letter to his son, and his son's name is?
Chosen.
That is correct. It's 2-2.
Amber Rose is opening up about her romance with Val, a dancer on what competition show?
Dancing with the Stars.
That is correct. Unfortunately, Caitlin said, so you think you can dance. It is 3-2.
I forgot about that one.
Me too, but it was a good guess.
Yeah. Okay, question number 4. This Cheap Thrills singer just filed for divorce.
Sia.
That is correct. Unfortunately, Caitlin did not know that one. It is to 2.
Which late night comedian and talk show host will be hosting the Golden Globes this Sunday night?
That is Jimmy Fallon.
Loren, for the win. That is correct. Final score 5-3.
Caitlin, not so bad. Not, maybe we'll get you a cup of coffee before you play next time. Caitlin, you know what I want to hear before we let you go today, girl?
All right, I'm Caitlin from Bessemer City, and I can't beat Loren.
Thanks for playing. Have a great day.
You too.
Good job, Loren. You should be proud of
Thank
yourself.
you.
3 wins.
Still to come. So War of the Roses, brand spanking new. It's a must-hear. Ray Ann thinks her husband's cheating after an incident occurred at a school. We will tell you what happens. You have to hear it. It's all coming up less than 10 minutes.
Charlotte's Morning Show. Roy and Loren, Kiss 95.1.
If you want to know how disco contributed to the downfall of Western civilization, Google it.
Those are hard.
If you want to know which
Well,
season
she got
works
the.
best,
I didn't think she would know Chosen or Serena. Sometimes people don't know that, but
yourself, but Google has that answer too. The one answer they don't seem to have is how to do better
What's
TV.
people saying?
who's sending more angry faces?
Let's go back to that. Who's the person with the angry face?
How did you find that,
Hey,
right?
show yourself.
You know, it's been
You click on the little button, the heart, the face, and you can see.
No, she's no.
Here, I'll show you.
Oh,
Come over here.
I hate to say, are you sure? But
Like
are
right
you
here?
sure?
That's like
Yeah. Daughter's not hers. Nick, can we talk about this?
Kiss 95 Morning Show gave us an angry face.
It's the obvious choice.
Victoria.
No, that was me.
Someone on our staff gave us an angry face.
Offer ends 2/20/2017. Equipment taxes.
Oh, hey, it's Khaleesi. Hey, Khaleesi.
The Khaleesi?
Well, on Facebook, Jennifer says, oh,
Mother
she
of
actually
Dragons?
leaves. Yes, Jennifer, she has to leave. Otherwise, she'd hear the answers, and that's not fair. We actually want her to lose, by the way.
Yeah, they do. They set me up all the time.
And we like to, and let me give you a little secret. She doesn't know TV networks, so brush up on her TV network knowledge. Hi.
Hey, buddy.
You want to see how the angry face? You can look right there.
Why did Laura cook?
Oh boy, something.
That's what happens when you use Safari.
Listen to that.
No, I like Safari.
I'm a Google.
Chrome?
Lori and Annabelle hates us.
It's okay.
We
It
love
says
the
something
haters.
went wrong.
Brooke says she loves our show.
Thanks, Brooke.
Jessica from York, South Carolina, checking in. What's up?
Do you want to show everybody my joggers
Oh.
that I'm wearing?
Oh yeah.
This is my whole jogger look, made famous by, well, joggers.
Look, we're both wearing athleisure.
Look at our shoes.
Look. Oh, I gotta put the whole outfit together.
All right.
This is exciting.
Okay. He's got. Oh, no way. We're totally twinsies.
We're twinning.
We're twinning. He's got the sweatpants on, the sneakers. Our sneakers even match.
They're the same freaking sneaker.
That's awesome.
We're Toad's street.
This is when you know you work together too long, when you start to dress alike.
And then there's Roy. Hi. Hey, Dad.
This is my athletic wear. This is what I do whenever I'm gonna go for a jog. Just
Got something on my
Show them
sneaker.
Alexa, Loren.
Alexa.
I muted it.
Oh.
There you go. Now you can do it.
Alexa. Rap for me, girl.
I can't find the answer to the question I heard.
Oh,
I
Alexa.
throw you off. Alexa. Where's Waldo?
Look for the red and white shirt.
I have a red and white shirt on.
Oh!
Technically, I do too.
Alexa, tell us a joke.
Alexa, tell us a joke.
What's Captain Hook's least favorite song? Crocodile Rock.
That wasn't a good one.
I don't get it.
I don't either.
Because the crocodile ate his hand.
But I didn't even know there was a song called Crocodile Rock.
Yeah, it's Elton John.
Yeah.
You know it.
I probably know it to hear it. Sing it for me, Joaquin. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, I got it.
Hot rocket, hot rocket.
I don't even think I can tell what he's saying in the song.
Crocodile.
Hey.
Hey, Bill.
Aw.
Thanks,
Thanks, Bill.
I don't buy anybody anything. Including Merrick.
Oh, thank you.
Merrick is good gift.
Thank you. That's very sweet.
$2. And cherrywood bacon,
Wow.
sausage, or Black Forest ham.
That was a big boss,
Our
y'all.
big boss just came in and gave me a baby gift.
Ooh, it says a card.
I think
I should get a. Now I need to have a baby, so maybe I get a gift from the bar. Look, Victoria, come here.
We're having a baby together.
Come here.
Got a collision on 521
Here in my child.
northbound side coming up to Valentine between Providence Road West and Valentine
You wanna do
Parkway.
AJ and the new
Traffic
kid
is
on the
backed
block?
up back to where it becomes Lancaster Highway. So far clear on the interstate's usual slowing. In the usual spots. Brought to you by the National Kidney
Can I read
Foundation.
it?
Every day, yeah,
15 people die waiting for
Pass
a
her the
kidney
list?
transplant.
Personal.
Kidney disease
Is the
kills
camera on
more
me?
people each year
Yep.
than breast cancer or colon
Oh,
cancer.
look, it even
The
has his
National
name on
Kidney
it.
Oh, wait, go back to Loren. Go to Loren.
So cute.
Kidney.org.
That was really sweet. Cash doesn't have anything with his name embroidered. Oh,
This is the card.
really sweet.
And I open it up, and it says Dallas and Loren in very neat handwriting.
Well, don't show everybody the note.
Why?
It's very private.
Personal. He's like, I'm gonna show it.
I'm previewing it with see if it's personal.
It's not.
Oh boy. I hate Maney and Roy.
Oh, that's awkward. That would be a perfect opportunity.
Yeah. Looks like the bosses don't like us. Say, wishing you and your sweet little son a lifetime of happiness. Congratulations.
Thanks, Roy.
No,
I
thank
like that he put it in a bag, even though it was a bag.
Yeah, that's awesome. Merritt did that so that he wouldn't forget it.
Yeah.
Left it right by the door.
Yeah.
I love our boss.
That's hilarious.
Hey guys, we had the 4th Alexa ever made. We were part of the beta testing and I've had her for several years now. She's so fun. I'm streaming your show through her right now
Cool.
as I don't have a radio in the house with streaming and I'm about 3 minutes behind though. Have fun with her.
That was from Rebecca
That's
on
awesome.
Facebook. What are people saying?
Oh, I wanted to take a picture of my phone.
Roy, Lori loves you guys. Lori, we love you. We know you didn't send us the angry face because you hate. We know you love us. Alexa, do you think Google Home is better than you?
Sorry, I didn't understand the question I heard.
She can't hear you from over there.
Alexa, do you think Google Home is better than you?
I wasn't able to understand the question I heard.
Screw you, Alexa.
Don't make it louder. Alexa, do you think Google Home is better than you are?
I wasn't able to understand the question.
Alexa, do you think Google Home is better than you?
It's like when somebody speaks another language and instead of saying it like a different way, you just keep getting louder.
Yeah.
The Alexa app.
Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth?
So, everyone, we're about to play War of the Roses. We
Rand
had to
is right.
record this earlier because we have to get everyone to sign. So, if you don't see us talking, that's why. But listen to a word.
The more that I know you, the more I want to. Something inside me's changed. I was so much younger yesterday.
Kiss 95.1. Catching cheaters. With the War of the Roses.
Rayanne is joining us for War of the Roses today, and this is always a tough one. When we have two people that are married, it always kind of pulls at your heartstrings. But Rayanne, you think that your husband's cheating on you?
Well, I think he might be. I think that it's one of the other moms from our son's preschool.
Ooh. What made you say that?
We started taking him to this new preschool a few months back, and we were taking turns, and he was real great because I was taking night shifts. I'm a nurse. Anyway, a couple times we went, and I noticed there was a lot of stairs between Robert and this other mom. We'll just call her Lynn. We were at this parents' open house thing, and they were talking, And I came over to join the conversation, and they both kind of stopped talking, and they looked weird, like they looked guilty. And then she said she had to leave, and this was just like 20 minutes into the evening, and I know she's a single mother.
Okay.
Right? And I don't know. I think something's going on.
Do you feel like it's just innocent flirting, or do you think that maybe they're hooking up?
So, but now he says that he wants our son to go to another preschool, and he's saying that he just doesn't like the vibe at the school, but I don't think that that's it.
Well, that's a red flag.
Yeah.
Right?
So on top of the fact that you saw him with exchanging weird looks with this other woman we called Lynn, now he says it's time for him to go to another school. Okay.
Well, let's test it. Let's do War of the Roses.
All right.
Hello?
Hey there, I'm looking for Robert.
Yes, speaking.
Hi, Robert. My name is Lisa. I'm calling from Flowers for You. We're a romantic gift company, and one of your friends bought a dozen red romantic roses, and they referred you to get a free dozen romantic roses to send to someone that you love. Congratulations.
I won roses?
You did. It was actually, you were referred to get a dozen roses. There's nothing to actually win. But if you have someone in mind, they're completely free. We can send them to them right now.
Okay, I don't have to, give you my credit card or anything?
No, sir. I don't need your information. I don't need your credit card information, just the name of someone that you'd like to send it to. And I also have a card here for you to write on.
Oh. Well, okay. Should I send them to,
Okay. And what would you like to put on the card?
You could put, sorry for putting you in an awkward position.
Okay.
She'll know what that means.
Is this someone you're romantic with?
No, nothing like that. No.
Robert, what the hell is going on?
Oh, hello?
Yeah, hello.
Wait.
Hey, Robert.
Rayanne?
Hey, yeah, that's Ray. That's Rayanne. You're on War of the Roses with the Maney Boy on the Red Morning Show.
All
right.
I swear to God, I'm not cheating. Okay.
Okay. You sent the flower. You sent the flowers to a woman named. Is that the? No, we're not using that name on the air. We're using Lynn because we want to keep her out of this. Is that her real name?
Yes.
Okay.
So it's the same person we're talking about.
Okay.
Robert, explain this to me, okay?
Look, I'm not cheating. Nothing's going on. But we need to have a serious conversation off the air.
No, you're damn right we have to have a conversation. You explain what's happening right now, or we're getting a divorce. Because I've asked you about this, and you have lied.
This is not something we should be discussing on a talk show.
You have 5 seconds to start explaining, or this marriage is over. Do you understand?
All right, calm down.
Don't tell me to calm down. You lied to me. What is happening?
What do you want to know?
What do you mean, what do I want to know? Everything.
Okay, we're calling the other girl Lynn. How do you know her?
Well, Lynn and I used to be in a, serious relationship. We had dated, and I just kept it. I kept that private because, I didn't want Rayanne to find out and think that she was, a rebound, because we had broken up, a week before I met Rayanne, and I knew Rayanne was the one, and I didn't want to ruin things by telling her, that I had dated this woman.
Robert, how long were you with this other woman?
I mean, it was several months.
You told me that you weren't with anyone for like a year before we were together.
But he's not cheating.
Is her daughter yours?
I'm not cheating. No, God, no. She's no.
Oh, I hate to say, are you sure? But are you sure?
Yes. The daughter is not her. Now, can we talk about this off the radio?
Yes, because I don't know what to believe.
All right. Let's just get one thing straight before we let Robert go. This woman, Lynn, you're not currently messing around with Lynn. Is that what you're saying?
Of course not. No.
Well, why not send the romantic roses to your wife then? Why did the
Right.
romantic roses go to Lynn? That doesn't sit right with us either.
And you guys are staring at each other at student-teacher conferences. It just, I don't.
Well, look, it's an awkward situation, being with someone else now, and then, I have to see her at school, and I'm just trying to be friendly. I'm just trying
I'm
to.
your wife. I'm an awkward situation, and you don't want to tell me the truth?
Yeah, I didn't think that it was important to tell you. Like, I didn't think it would make a difference in your life. I think it would only cause trouble. So, I omitted it.
All right, Rayanne, will you get back in touch with us and let us know how the conversation goes with your husband?
Absolutely.
Back live now at 7:56 on the Maney, Roy, and Loren Show, the home of War of the Roses, where you hear a brand new War of the Roses every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday at 7:50. But we give you your War of the Roses fix 5 days a week at 6:50. There's
Yes.
a War of the Roses every day at 6:50. Brand new ones, 7:50, Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday.
And if that sounded confusing, it's pretty much just because we have so many new War of the Roses. The people at 6:50, we want them to hear it too. So we're going to play the ones we played yesterday at 6:50.
Just
so
call us the Bureau. We're busting everyone in
really
2017.
are, because we had so many requests. So many people thinks their boo is cheating. We had to go find out. So we are your War of the Roses station.
Perry sent us a tweet to the Maney, Roy, and Loren Show and said she can get where Rayanne's coming from. There's a girl at her husband's work that she doesn't like him being around. So how about that angle for a question for y'all this morning based on this War of the Roses?
Who don't you like your significant other to be around? I could think of a few people, and I'm sure a lot of people have the same ideas.
I remember there used to be I told you guys this, the UPS driver that would go to Amanda's work. He's gone now. But she used to be like, oh my God, he's so hot. Then one day I went there to her work, which is right around the corner from our job. And they were just sitting there talking.
And it's one thing for your significant other to have a crush on a celebrity because, that's not realistic.
It's unobtainable.
Yeah, but when it's the UPS driver walking into the office, you know what I mean?
I get that Amanda was not going to hook up with the UPS driver. He was never really a threat.
Right.
Yeah, sure.
I just, not my favorite guy for him to talk. He's super hot, wearing brown.
Calling UPS, asking for a new delivery man.
What can Brown do for you? You never know. But that is a good question.
Yes. Who do you not want your significant other around? 704-570-9595.
We'll take your phone calls coming up in just after Bruno Mars here on the Maney, Roy, and Loren Show.
Think your mate is missing? Let's do War of the Roses.
Driven by Hendrick Auto Mall, Concord Mills.
Email us mornings@kiss951.com.
Lauren, you might want to plug in your phone.
Plug it in.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Friends, your brightness setting all the way up?
No, it's all the way down.
Did you
Where am
charge
I
it
at?
last night?
You're
Yeah,
good.
but
You're at. You're probably about 75% almost.
Yeah.
And Roy's good too.
Huh?
I said, and you're good too.
Good.
Yeah, I just sent you two what Lauren likes, one for today and one for tomorrow. They're snow related.
Alright, we are now the MRL Show on Twitter and Insta.
Nice. Should we take a vote?
It's too late.
Well, the MRL Show is unavailable, so it's really our only option.
Well, the MRL Show?
MRL Show is unavailable, but the is
But we don't have to say that. That just takes away Kiss Mornings. We can still say.
You said it's at the MRL Show.
But you can still find us on Twitter through Maney, Roy, and Loren.
You can.
Yeah.
Jennifer says, what a jerk, yeah. What's everybody doing? You know, we have an ugly wall. does not look flat.
Roy, just put your pinky to the moon for everyone.
Why you mad? Fix your face. Ain't my fault they all be jacking. Keep up. Players only. Come on, put your pinky razor to the moon.
Alright, we probably broke some music licensing for that. Worth it.
Hashtag all good.
Yeah, worth it. Come get us, Bruno.
He's got his own issues. It's not even his song.
Yeah, he's stealing everyone else's
Yeah,
song.
right?
So, yeah, back off. Oh,
He's
man.
getting sued again.
Amber says, I'm sorry, but the War of the Roses this morning sounded an awful lot like one done before. No, that's new. That's brand new. Maybe All Cheaters.
650. We played an old one.
Maybe All Cheaters.
Oh, 650 we played an old one, but the one that we just aired was new. Maybe All Cheaters sound like scum. The music. Hey, did you unplug us?
Mm-hmm.
Person said the music is so loud we can't hear you.
Because he turned it up.
Oh, well, Melissa, that was on purpose. We were rocking out. When my wife is around her sister, she becomes evil. Ooh, Dorian.
Dallas had an ex-best friend that I couldn't stand him being around.
Why?
Because he was just obnoxious. Like, you know, you like kind of take on the personality of your friends.
Yeah.
And his friend was obnoxious. So like when we would hang out, they would get drinking, and then next thing I knew, Dallas was like loud and like out of control.
That's awesome. I totally become the people that I'm around.
Do you?
Same.
Chameleon?
Especially like when I'm out. I get louder than them.
I hang around a lot of Long Islanders, so.
Did your accent change when you hang out with Long Islanders?
Not my accent, but I do become a flit.
We want to
A what?
ditch two and get someone else.
Flit?
Effing Long Island douchebag.
Oh.
Huh.
That's funny.
But I guess that's what happens when you play college lacrosse.
Casey says this view of the show is pretty cool. Thanks for the option.
Oh, that's cool.
Hi.
Yeah, we do behind the scenes. You know. Do we have the behind the scenes button up?
What's
No,
that mean?
We have a button that says behind the scenes up on our screen.
Like a little bug that goes on screen.
Yep.
Oh, and
I usually pick my nose at this portion of the show.
Not anymore.
I'm just texting with my wife.
What are you saying? You want to share?
She's giving me an update on my 4-year-old. Well, soon to be 4. 3 3/4.
How is he this morning?
He's hard for her in the morning, you know, and I'm not there.
Not when you start his day.
And Dean's a really good kid. Like,
Yeah, he plays her though. Like he's different when I'm alone with him, and then when she comes home, he becomes mama's boy, and he becomes like, you know, becomes like a little whiny and like.
I could see Cash.
Whereas like I would be like, Dean, let's have some hamburger and some oatmeal, you know, some Cheerios, and we're going to bed. Once mom comes home, he's like, I don't want the Cheerios.
Mm-hmm.
But before.
It was just fine.
Because he knows that she'll be like, well, let's find you another option. Whereas Dad's like, that's all I got, bro.
You better eat it.
Yeah, like I don't go many more dimensions beyond that.
Oh, man.
I'm somebody's father. How scary is that?
That's the same thing that Cam Newton realized. He wrote an open letter. Are you going to do
I
it?
know. We're going to play that again at 8:20 this morning, Roy.
Are you going to do an open letter?
I should. Maybe on Father's Day I will.
Dear Dean.
First off, that's not your real name.
And I'm not your real father.
Your life has been a lie.
There's no coincidence that you don't look anything like me.
Meanwhile, he's the
teenager-
spitting image of you and Amanda.
Feels the same way. She is completely different as soon as her daddy walks in the door from work.
Yeah, kids totally know how to.
But
how to
girls are
play the
usually
parents.
daddy's girls, and boys are usually mama's boys.
Yeah, but his attitude changes, and you know what? Like, it's not fair for Amanda to hear that when
But
she
I
comes
did
through
the
the
same
door
thing
that
with
like
my
he
dad.
wasn't. Yeah, I know, but like Amanda doesn't care because she comes home at 6,
Yeah.
and the last thing she wants to hear is how Dean wasn't whining before she walked in the door.
Yeah. He was just fine before you came home.
Basically, you know. So I learned that after doing that about 10 times.
Yeah.
I don't know, Amanda. He wasn't crying a little while ago.
I don't say that anymore.
You learned your lesson?
Yes.
Probably a good thing.
Hey, Jim.
With the Morning Show, this is Beasley Media Group's Kiss 95.1.
Who don't you like your significant other hanging around? We are going to get to your phone calls. Deborah, Mima, Jill. Stay on the phones if you want to get in on this too. 704-570-9595.
Commercial-free cash every Monday, Loren. Make sure you're listening at 8, noon, and 4 on Monday when we go commercial-free for the new year.
Yeah, and you can get all that money because Tuesday, when you add up all three numbers, you win the cash.
8 a.m. Tuesday morning.
So there's somebody that I don't like my husband being around, and it was one of his like ex-best friends. And it was just because he got really loud when he was around him. Like his friend was really obnoxious, and then they'd get together, have a few drinks, and then my husband Dallas would become more like him. And I'm like, no, I can't take it. There's two of you now.
So he's like a chameleon. He just changes with whoever is near him.
Yeah.
A chameleon.
Is that right? Am I saying it right? Is it a car-million?
No, it's not a car-million. You can't drive it, Roy.
No, it's just chameleon.
Chameleon. We're saying the same thing.
You're saying like chamillionaire.
Deborah and Charlotte, welcome to the Maney, Roy, and the Red Morning Show.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Hi, Deborah.
Hi.
Okay, so who don't you like your sig other to be around?
Oh, gosh. This divorcee Allie, who my husband plays tennis, and he plays on a lot of different leagues, and so does she, and all the wives can't stand her. She runs around the court on all her cute little outfits and hangs all over these married men.
So she's a flirt.
Oh, it's flirt times 100, Loren. It's awful.
So does he react to it, or is he just kind of aloof to the fact that she does it?
He really doesn't. I mean, he ignores her, but, and then after they all play, they all, like, hang around, and we'll have a beer and stuff, and she's just all like, oh, so sweaty, and oh, can I have a beer, guys? And it's just, she's so dramatic, and none of the wives like her. And of course, if we all get together for a weekend or dinner out or whatever, like, Allie's there. And it's just,
wow. So, Deborah, you haven't set the rule. You haven't been like, hey, don't be around her.
No, I have set the rule to him, and he knows it.
Oh.
And he knows it.
It sounds like she just invites herself.
Okay.
Oh, my gosh. Yes, totally invites herself, and she's just so, ugh.
It's never good when someone says they're just so,
Yeah.
You never want to be described as,
Yes, exactly.
Thanks,
Just
Deborah.
one of those.
You have a great New Year, okay?
Thank you. You guys, too. We love you guys.
Oh, love you, too.
Love you. This is Mima in Mount Holly. Welcome to the Maney, Roy, and the Red Morning Show.
Thanks, guys. Love you guys.
Ooh, love you.
The person that I don't like my husband around is his ex. She has constantly, in 6 years, butted in our lives. When we first got engaged, she sent an email while she was married saying she wanted him back and she made a mistake. Mind you, she was pregnant at the time. Then, every time something happens in our lives, an event or whatever, she's, spontaneously sending an email to his mom or a package to his mom, or his grandmother passes away, or his great aunt passes away, and she sends a message, oh, sorry for my condolences. We've told her to leave us alone, stay away, go focus on your marriage. Even this past year, we went to the beach and we tagged ourselves in my mother-in-law's profile where we were. She mysteriously shows up and tags herself in the same area.
I see a common theme here. It's the person that inserts themselves into your life, and you just cannot get rid of them.
Oh, she's a cockroach. She's just she is.
Yeah. Yes, and she looks like one, too.
Oh, shots fired.
Thanks, Mila.
Oh, that's awesome. You can send us tweets at the MRL Show, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat.
How about Alexis, who sent us a tweet and said, I don't like my husband's chiropractor. They are way too flirty, and he seems to go more than he should.
Well, a chiropractor's got his hands all over him, too, you know?
Yeah. Well, I wonder if the chiropractor might be a girl.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Let's talk with Jill and Albemarle. Jill, welcome to the Maney, Roy, and the Red Morning Show.
Hey.
Hey. So who do you not want your significant other around?
I don't like him around his ex either. His best
friend's girlfriend now. They used to talk, and he ended up setting her up with his best friend, but she still texts him every day and like tells her tells him problems that they have in their relationship.
Has anybody ever called her out to the new boyfriend?
No, she doesn't really like me, so I just kind of stay away.
Oh, well, you have nothing to lose then. You should call her out.
All right. Thanks, Jill.
You're welcome.
There's somebody in everybody's life.
Yeah, you just don't.
It seems.
You just don't want them around you.
Mm-hmm.
Can't get rid of them.
All right. We played it earlier this morning, and I'd like to play it again. It almost brought a tear to Loren's eyes.
Yeah, Cam Newton, he wrote an open letter to his son Chosen, and it really will be a tearjerker. It's coming up in less than 10.
Charlotte's Maney, Roy, and Loren. Kiss 95.1.
Good news. You have an agent, not a talent agent. I'm talking about a Geico agent. So if you need some personal one-on-one service and want to save money on car insurance, you have an agent in your area. Just remember, they're not talent agents, so no singing.
My dream home actually exists?
Hi, Alexa.
Alexa, you're not going to say hi back?
Ceramic tile in the bathroom?
Well, fine.
Attitude.
Is it me? Isn't it strange that like she's always listening?
I think she only turns on if you say, "Hey Alexa."
But that means she's always listening.
She's listening for her name.
Yeah, what's up with that? Victoria, you know, come in here when we're on camera.
She still want her stuff on screen.
Hey, go in there.
That's
Well,
probably
listen him
smart.
in there. He's coming to you right now.
If it's not TLC,
Put the stabilization on. I'll get ready. Camera crew's coming in.
Everything's included for one great price. See, your dream home does exist.
You found it?
So this is where Victoria, our super producer, she hangs out and answers phones. Say hi, Victoria.
Hello.
See, she wears her
He's a Pokemon
AT&T operator headset.
Hey, don't make fun. And it's all like jank. It's all tangled.
Oh, look at how tangled it is.
I
Does
don't know-
anybody want to come up here and untangle that?
Somebody please, because I haven't even been in here and I don't know what happened to it. And this is all I can do. And then it gets like, I don't know. Somebody help. If somebody wants to donate a headset,
Oh, that's nice.
that would
of
be
you.
nice.
That'd be nice of you. So this is where she does her blogging and her audio editing, and then she has a screen where she can see us. Is that a new screen?
No. What makes that look new?
I don't know. Just doesn't look so dusty.
Oh, there's dust. I sneeze all the time.
Okay.
See the conditions they have me in? My janky headset, the dusty TV.
We're trying to
I'm
upgrade her.
so unloved.
That's not true. We love her.
No, I'm just kidding. They do love me.
We got nothing but love for you, baby.
Uh-huh.
We got nothing but love for you, honey. We like old school.
Maney.
You guys show him the little camera that looks into us? Because my screen's frozen.
We sure did.
Did you see that people are saying that the two toddlers that pulled over the thing is not real?
I told you that.
That's crazy. Why would somebody do that to their kid?
To go viral.
This is so stupid.
They said that there's no clothes in the dresser, and the fact that they even posted it. Like, why would you post that? Right? What else are they saying?
Yes. Well, now the family's doing like a media tour.
Yeah, they were on GMA.
Yeah.
Do we want? Is there any audio of
They
them?
were on CNN. Hold on.
You'll get even more with huge deals on furniture for every room, like handcrafted dining sets, sofas and chairs, beds, desks, and more. Plus, discover unique finds from all over the world for home decorating, entertaining, and gifting. From toss balls to bath towels to international foods, dinnerware, and decor. It's all at
I'm going to try opening up Facebook through Google Chrome. Because I want to be able to see what people are saying to it.
No chaos. Nanny cam in the room. Who saw this first? Who knew what was going on?
Mom saw it first.
What's that from?
CNN.
My husband is a tattoo artist, which means he does body piercings that I hate and I hate and I hate. Oh my gosh, I'm glad I didn't read that ahead of time.
Fling open the door and heard nothing.
What time? That's cool.
What would you say? 8:20.
There's toys all over the floor. Maybe the kids pulled everything out of the dresser.
Toddler bed, so they can get out and play for a little bit, and then we go get.
That would be an
out.
awful
So I fling
thing to
open the
fix.
door, and they're just quietly playing
People are
in their room in the
skeptical of
corner.
everything.
No injuries.
wasn't even crying
Even our
Not
War of the Roses from this morning.
I don't know. How can people think everything's fake?
And looked at the video because it records all movement.
So I pulled it up and watched it, and we already knew they were okay. And I was just like,
Oh, her husband's pretty cute.
as you can
Yeah, that on camera.
watching the whole thing.
Fake away, honey.
For like a minute and a half that he's under it. I'm like, and then Bodie does what he did. And I was just like,
How do you explain, unless Bodie's bionic, what he did?
he's pretty tough. He's
Strong kid, but we think there was a little bit of extra help in there.
definitely.
Hey, Bodie.
You get another one. He's looking at himself because he's so handsome. I had that problem. It took me years to get over
Oh, the kids are really cute too.
He likes that licorice, though. You guys are smart. I learned that lesson early on, too. Rosie was Fig Newton. I could get the kids to do anything. So you run into the room, you realize they're okay. But could you believe that they were okay after that? God forbid, if that drawer hadn't been
I wish they could see
right?
your
'Cause it looked
screen.
like Brock kind of got protected by that
I know.
extra space.
I realize people are just watching
Had to have been hurt
Watch that.
somehow.
We like
And, yeah.
searched him and he's like fine. Like not even.
Nothing's wrong with the wrench. She's just watching the video.
Yeah, sorry.
It took a couple days. We were really hesitant because it's hard to watch.
Amber's. Amber
As
thought
you
something
can all
was wrong.
see.
No.
But
But thank you for being concerned, Amber.
Just ultimately it was like yeah, I mean something really personal, but
Look how cute the husband is.
A lot of people have messaged us since like, hey, you know that our dressers bolted down. Like, and that was the first thing we did. Obviously, the second this happened, we got all my tools out and did it.
I'm the mother of twins. I have twin girls who were not quite as rambunctious as your climbers, but they still did. I never did any of this. I bolted the bookshelf, it's not more precarious.
Never
bolted
anything anywhere.
I actually have a hammer, but I mean 5 people bolted a big bookshelf.
You want to hear a station for porn detective. Porn watching amateur girl.
Alexa, stop!
Stop! That's funny.
When we mess with Alexa later, we'll look
Okay.
at that.
All right.
That was fun.
People are saying that these two twins that pulled the dresser over is fake, and I can't imagine that somebody would do that to their children. So they were on CNN and GMA, and they're kind of doing their media rounds now, which is what I was watching. So I'm fine. Sorry. I know I probably looked like I was upset over here.
Charlotte.
Okay,
So
good.
the
That's
cam. We may or may not have time for another song before Dirty.
Okay. Just tell me one way or the other.
Hi, Amber, Jennifer.
Gosh, my screen is filthy. It's my son watching videos and puts his fingers all over. I sound like an old man. My dang son.
Ooh, my. That's funny.
What?
Evidently, the mom and dad of that toddler hired a copyright lawyer, and they're suing anyone who posts the video without permission.
Wow.
We took it from CNN. So attorneys, go after CNN.
Yeah.
That couple?
Yeah.
They released it so everybody could see it. Now they're suing people for watching it?
Well, for pre-posting it, yeah.
Outside of its original form. So you could share what they originally posted, but you can't
Yep.
rebroadcast.
And you can't steal
Did they post it on Facebook?
Probably on YouTube.
It's on YouTube.
And that way they can monetize it because they in it just for the money.
I was gonna say if it got posted to Facebook.
Now it's starting to be fishy. I don't trust it.
This is Charlotte's Morning Show. Maney, Roy, and Loren. Kiss 95.1.
Cam Newton, QB1, he did an open letter to his son, Chosen. And what's really interesting about this is that he's pretty private when it comes to his son.
Mm-hmm.
I'll never forget when he stopped by our studios and our offices. He was showing us pictures of his son, Chosen, and we were like, holy crap! Like,
he's adorable.
Yeah, but no one knows what the son looks like. Well, now
we were literally getting an inside look because he was so private about Chosen.
And he kind of opened up, and he has this video posted up where it's an open letter and includes private video and photos of Cam with Chosen.
I look at you and I am amazed about God's creation. Don't be like me, son. Be better than me and create your own inspiration. So you won't expect something for nothing, just hard work and determination. I wrote this thinking to myself, like, dang, I really have a son now. And I guess it's true what they say, time flies, because Chosen is almost one now. Your mom is the best thing to happen to me. Yet I have failed in some regards, but I still love her unconditionally. Don't be like me, son. Be better than me. You don't have to be an athlete to be accepted by me. You can be whatever you want to be. But whatever you decide, I challenge you to be the best. I may not be able to tell you when, where, and how, but there will be a test. And that test comes in many forms, size, and shapes too. It's my job as your father to prepare you as much as I can so you will know exactly what to do. When you sleep, I look in amazement as you breathe. But it hurts my heart to look back at your face in disappointment when I leave. You're everything I could have ever asked for. When I'm not with you, it hurts me to my core. At times, son, I'm not proud of the man that I am. Some of my decisions are far from perfect. But do know when it comes to you and this family, I will always do what I can. I had to sacrifice some things, and I made it all worth it. Let no one tell you you're not strong, that you're not a king. My main responsibility is to see your heart gleam. Make sure you protect the queens of your heart. That's your mom and your sister. And remember that real men aren't afraid of the dark. So son, be brave, be strong, be bold, and always remember the things I told King Cho. I pray for your blessings, and I pray for your peace. I pray I'm the most influential person in your life to the day I am deceased. Chosen, I will always be there when you need me, and I am writing you this for you to see, to show you how much I love you and what a real man is supposed to be. I love you, son, and remember, always love and be true. And most of all, be unique and be beautifully you. This promise I tell you.
We have Amber, who's watching us on Facebook Live, which, by the way, you can not only hear our show, but you can watch our show on the Kiss 95.1 Morning Facebook page. She says she has tears over here after hearing what Cam Newton said.
I was the same way. And I think as a new mom, you think all those things and you don't really know how to put them into words for your children. But I think that's one of the sweetest things I've ever heard. If my husband did something like that for my son, I'm kind of in tears right now. I'd be bawling, you know?
Yeah, sometimes when you have private moments with your kids, it is just that. It's a private moment. But to hear a dad, and a dad, somebody as notable as Cam Newton.
And to be able to articulate it that way as well is really a beautiful thing.
Well, the music helped.
Yeah, that's
and the
true.
baby in the background too. As soon as I could hear Chosen babbling around back there, I was like, oh.
I mean, come on, Loren. We're on reality TV. When you put me and Whitney in the same room, you put that love music. It sounds like we're in love, but in fact, we're friends. Like, you can make it sound.
I love that line though. Keep the queens close to your heart.
Yeah.
Your mother and your sister. And real men aren't afraid of the dark. And I think he means more than just the actual dark in like a dark room.
I was about to say, because I'm afraid of the dark.
He means like any challenges. Real men face challenges. Way to go, Cam. That was right on.
Now your Celebrity Sleeves. It's the Dirty with Loren.
Dirty.
Kiss 95.1.
All right, now I got to get my life together over here and stop boo-hooing.
Oh my gosh, if you're on Facebook Live, you can actually see Lorena's tears in her eyes.
You're so mean, Roy. Of course
I know,
she
right?
does.
I'm a new mom. Leave me alone. Everything
funny.
makes me cry now.
It's
I never cried before.
Here's my thing. The first time I heard it, I cried, but then like once you hear it for like 3 times, I'm like, okay, I'm done.
Yeah.
Well, that's guys. Women can hear this over and over again
and cry every single
and
time.
hit it every time.
Exactly. All right, so Justin Bieber, he is in a little bit of a snafu again when it comes to pets. We all know about the monkey that he left in 2013 in Germany when he tried to bring it into the country and they wouldn't let him.
The monkey.
The monkey.
The monkey.
Well, now there is a puppy that he should not be involved with. And he knew that, so he adopted a puppy back in August of last year and then ended up giving it to his backup dancer. Well, now the dog has hip dysplasia, and if it doesn't have a certain surgery by the time it's 1, it won't be able to walk or run or play like a normal puppy would.
Oh, man.
So instead of Justin Bieber just giving the guy some money to have the dog's surgery, this man has a GoFundMe page to raise money for the dog's surgery. So
Give the guy some money.
Hopefully Justin Bieber will just step up and give him the money.
I wonder what nationality the dog is, because it was a German monkey.
He's a Chow Chow. What kind of a dog is a Chow?
Oh no. Let's just go with German. Let's say he has a thing for Germans.
The dog
pets.
is German.
Yeah. Hallo, wie geht's dir?
All right, so Kylie Jenner, she's a mogul when it comes to her brand, and she just put out a calendar of herself, but there's just one issue with the actual calendar. She got her own birth date wrong inside the calendar by 10 days. It's not like it was just a 1-day difference.
Yeah.
10-day difference. So now they're trying to get all those calendars back so that they can fix them and resend them out.
That happened to us. Like that sounds like a mistake that we would do.
Like our autograph cards would say Lauren instead of Loren or something, you know?
It's so funny.
And Mariah Carey, my sources are telling me that she has fired her longtime creative director, and it's because he actually pulled all of her backup singers off of stage for New Year's Eve, and when she had that fiasco, there was no one there to really support her vocally.
Okay. All right, so what's hot? What's trending? What should everyone have, Loren?
All right, so this is fun for the kids and maybe for some adults too, because I could get on this. But we're supposed to have some snow this weekend.
We are, yes.
Yes. You can go on Amazon Prime right now and pick up an art, it's called Snow Art Kits. And it's fun because the kids can write in the snow with some paint, and they actually have kind of little sandcastle things that you can build as well. But I thought that was just something fun for this weekend, and they're not super expensive. They're like $14.
Alexa, order me one of those.
Don't, Alexa.
We have Alexa in the studio.
She wants you. Do you want me to shop? Yes, I want you to shop, but not yet.
Yay! It's gonna snow in Dixie.
And it's so funny because like some people are saying 1 inch, some people are saying 5 inches.
Yeah. So tomorrow, what we're gonna do is we'll get 3 different weather guys or gals on the show, and we'll decide who is gonna get closest to the actual amount that we get here at the radio station, and we'll give them a trophy.
Okay.
Does that sound good?
That sounds good
to me.
Yeah. All right.
All right, Yankee Pete's got stupid news coming up. A pet can be the best thing for a family, but the worst thing for a thief, even if it's a cat over a dog. He's going to explain all the details in less than 7 minutes.
Hey, want to get
Dirtier? For more celeb sleeves, click the dirty at kiss951.com.
Fashion emergency hotline.
It's gonna
It's a
snow.
new year, and the new
right
me
here in
really needs some new
Dixie.
workout clothes. The new you should
Anything
just run to
on
Old
a
Navy.
trophy?
Old Navy.
Got 4 places.
Here comes YP.
Yankee Pete, say hi to everybody on Facebook Live. Yankee
Hey,
Pete.
I was watching Facebook Live this morning. Looks good.
Yeah, you watching us?
Uh-huh.
That is the man.
Pete hasn't signed a release yet.
Oh.
Oh.
So he may be
Then
blurred.
turn that off right now. I want it off.
Ladies and gentlemen, you know him as the Santa Claus.
Stupid news.
It was so
bringing us
funny.
gifts.
So, Pete, we did a Santa hotline back towards Christmas where people call in and Santa Claus says, "Ho ho ho, it's Maney running the Santa hotline." We had people calling us going, "Is that Yankee Pete being Santa Claus?" We're like, "No, it's Santa."
Yeah.
Yankee Pete.
Santa is Santa.
Santa is Santa.
You can't help it if your voice sounds like it is.
Oh man. Well,
Yankee Pete eats got stupid news.
Yeah, it's about that time.
So you're we're still filming, right? Yeah. So Yankee Pete's from Charlotte. He's been here for a long time. What do you think the snow is going to be this weekend? Do you think it's all hype with no payoff, or?
No. I mean, it's getting done. What's accomplished? Am I supposed to look over here?
No,
You can look at him.
Okay.
Be you.
yeah, be you.
Should I stare right into this camera?
All this technology, it doesn't work on my flip phone. I think it's doing what needs to happen, which is a huge conspiracy by the drugstores and pharmacies and grocery stores to increase sales for January. So I think that's what's happening.
Wait. So you think that the companies are somehow connected to the meteorologist, and it's all a big lie?
Yeah, well, I think there has to be a chance. I mean, you can't pull that crap out of your butt in April and say it's going to snow.
Yeah, you got a point. Something has to happen.
Yeah, something has to happen. Usually, around this area, the last 2 weeks in January and the first week in February are when the really crappy weather is going to hit. You can go back and track that. So I think it's a little bit early, but I do think there's probably going to be some snow. There's going to be some ice. My prediction is 1.5 to 2.5 inches. I don't think it's going to be Snowmageddon, but I mean, I really felt bad because I had to go down to the grocery store last night, and milk was one of the things on the list. There was like 6 things on the list.
Seriously?
And I had to buy milk. So yes, 2 days into the hype, you're forecasting 6 days out that we're going to have 2 feet of snow, and here I am buying milk.
Was there a
like
good
that
selection,
moron.
or was the
plenty?
So it'll be today. Today will be crazy. I think today
I gotta go
and
grocery
tomorrow for sure will be crazy at the store.
Yeah. And just for the record, that's a little bit of sarcasm, Roy.
Yeah.
I think there's only about 1% of conspiracy theory in there. Don't make me out to
What's
be
the
that crap crazy.
What's the biggest snow you remember here in Charlotte?
16 inches.
Which was
a couple years.
Early
2004.
Like 03, 04,
16
maybe
inches.
05.
I think it was 04 because Greensboro had that too.
Okay.
And then how long
Okay.
was the city shut down for?
2 or 3 days.
That's
See,
a
I
lot.
remember-
Did you guys come into work?
Oh yeah, I don't know if that was official, but I was in a townhouse complex at the time where I was living, and it had like 6 or 8 mailboxes out there. Your mail didn't come to your door; you had like a collective mailbox.
Yeah.
And it was on a pole out there. It wasn't under cover. And I took a tape measure out there and measured from the top of the mailbox to the top of the snow. And at my house, it was 16 inches.
Wow.
Yeah, crazy.
Did they get that one right? Do you remember?
Yes, only one. And I think it was WCCB, because everybody else said, "You're crazy, you're crazy,
The
you're
Mark
crazy."
guy? The crazy weather guy?
I don't remember if it
Oh,
was
he was crazy
awesome
nuts.
Mark Mathis or
Yeah.
not. Yeah,
'Cause I
he's-
was working in California.
He's doing great, by the way. He went to El Paso for a while, and now he's in San Diego. And
Yeah.
and
Mark Mathis, if you guys don't know who that is, you got to look up Mark Mathis on YouTube. He's a former weather guy here in Charlotte who is crazy on the air.
yeah, I think he still is crazy.
Yeah.
But you talk about a nice, genuine, fun guy to be around most of the time. Mark, if somebody sends you this.
Well, you want to sit, Yankee Pete? You want to sit like doing?
I think we have to
Well,
say
no, not if
goodbye.
that's where the camera is. If that's where all
Oh,
this
no, I can get up.
technology.
Time to say goodbye.
It's time to say you don't want to record one stupid news for these people.
I mean,
No.
it's an hour and a half.
Well, we started it late.
Oh, okay.
We didn't start till like 7:11.
Charlotte area campus of Connecticut School of
7:12.
Broadcasting, the broadcast career training you need.
Do you have Alexa?
No, I don't.
Connecticut School of
I feel
Broadcasting
like
right
you
here in
would.
Charlotte.
Really?
The studio
I feel like
Yeah.
there's no way.
TV
Really?
radio, or visit
See, I don't see
GoCSB.com.
Pete as an Alexa
That's
guy.
GoCSB.com.
He just said he has a flip phone.
I don't see him. Well, let's go ahead and.
Whatever you want to do.
We'll end this chat.
You want me to cut it?
No, goodbye, everybody.
All right,
Bye,
love
everyone.
you.
We'll see you tomorrow morning at 7 a.m.
Talk to you later.